Blessings, blessings, blessings to you on this wonderful day. Hello, everybody. I think it's time for us to kind of evaluate ourselves, and we should do this often. We should do it often and just kind of think about where we are um, within ourselves. Um, the we must evaluate where our heart is. Out of the abundance of our heart, the mouth speaks. So I think it's time to just kind of take heart of the things that we say to people, things that we say about people, because those are not just random words. Those are words that are coming from somewhere. Those words are coming from your heart. So when we speak, we don't just speak random words. If we are speaking about a situation or if we are speaking about a person, those words are actually coming from the abundance of our heart. From the abundance of our heart, the mouth speaks. So if we feel a certain way about something, it will show up in our words. I know a lot of people use a lot of profanity. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. If it wasn't in the heart, it would not be coming out of the mouth. So keep that in mind as you go through your evaluation of yourself, of where you are, and yes, spiritually, but where you are as a person. We don't want to just get caught up with all of these things in this world. There's so much going on, so much going on. And then we feel that we have to speak up even about racial issues, things going on in the churches, going on with the schools. But we have to just be sure that we keep in mind that in the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So keep yourself from evil. Keep yourself from evil thoughts. Be mindful of the things that you are putting into your ear gate and your eye gates. Be mindful of the things that you see, even television. Be mindful of the shows that you watch. Be mindful of the company that you keep. You may not have things going on inside of your heart, and then you may spend time with someone who does and end up getting in a soul tie with someone, and you may start to imitate or act like that other person. You may allow some things to come into your heart. So be careful, guard your heart. The Bible tells us that we must guard our heart, and we guard our heart through prayer. We have to read our word. We have to pray, keep our minds stayed on God. We have to guard our hearts because we don't want any old thing inside of our heart. If we open our heart to anything or anybody, it's just like having a city with no walls. Anything, anybody can come in freely and come and go freely, and it will hurt you. So be mindful. Guard your heart. Guard your heart. Do not let anything or anybody fill your heart up with things that should not be there. So it's okay to evaluate yourself. Evaluate yourself first. You don't need anybody else evaluating you. Evaluate yourself. Look at yourself and say, where is my heart? What is my heart full of? You may have compassion for others. What is in your heart? Then there are some that has no care for others because of past experiences. Where is your heart? It's time to just sit down and evaluate yourself to figure out if you are where you need to be. And if you are not where you need to be, then it's time to put those things in your heart that you want to be there. It's time to look at yourself. It's time to evaluate yourself. It's time to fill your heart with the right things. Because if you have the right things in your heart, then the right things will come out of your mouth. You can tell where someone is just by listening to them. Now, I know that we have the spirit, we can discern. But if you just pay attention to the things that are coming out of someone's mouth, pay attention to their actions. Because out of the abundance of their heart, their mouth speaks. So if they're always negative, if they're always putting others down, if they don't have compassion for other people, that tells you where their heart is, because they are speaking what is in the heart. So I pray that you will just take some time and evaluate yourself. You don't need anybody to evaluate you. You don't have to go to anybody and ask them anything. You know what's in your heart. It's time to deal with those things that are keeping you from having a closer walk with God. It's time to just step back and take a look and say, let me figure out where I am. Where am I spiritually? Because it is on earth as it is in heaven. What's going on in my life? You can tell what's going on in your heart just by the things that are coming out of your mouth. That's where it starts from. If you begin to speak life to your situation, you will see things change. So just take some time, take a look, listen to yourself. Listen to yourself, and you may be surprised. So let us keep it positive, keep it real, but fill your heart with things that are good, that are positive. And then watch what comes out of your mouth. The things that come out of your mouth will match the things that are in your heart. Be blessed, everybody.